All right, ladies and gentlemen, ladies, we are live. Welcome to another episode of Hanging Out with Smash Time. That's it. That's it. All right, as always, let's check the chat. Let's see who is in the chat. Mr. Dale Funduck. Is it Funduck or Fundak? I think it's Fundak. Dale Fundak. He's in the chat. I'm in the chat. Jeff Coleman, my man. Jeff, I gotta admit, Jeff's been around since almost day one of the channel, and he's probably one of the original subscribers. He's got to be in the top 10, top 15 subscribers. I appreciate it, Jeff. Jesus, what's up? Lucky Dog, what's going on, man? Texan, my man. Roger Ray. Let's go, Brandon. Amen to that. Let's go, Brandon. Let's see. Let's go, your burning daylight. I know it. Well, I went early when I had Mike with CMMG on, and everyone kind of freaked out. They're like, why are you going so early? Texan 65 got a new pew pew range. We'll circle back to that. What's up? Swivel 63. What's going on? That's a new name. I haven't seen that one before. In crew. Oh, Mr. H. What's up, man? Jeff Coleman says, I handed Adam and Eve a box of 9mm. That's how old I am. That's funny. Flying Rich Firearms. What's up? Jeffrey Light. What's going on? All right. Texan 65 got a new pew pew range. What new pew pew range are you talking about? Let's hear it. Where are you going now? I have not shot. I haven't been to the gun range in once in the last probably 2 months. Yeah. Crazy, right? But I'm going to go this week a couple times, I think. Scott Medkiff, what's up? Added the pin and weld yet? No, I'm holding out. I'm not going to pin and weld. Nada. Not yet. As a matter of fact, you guys clue me in. What's going on with this brace rule? Because last I checked a week ago, it was going to go ahead, and then I guess it got stayed for a little bit. I don't know. Flying Rich, back from NYC. Obviously, back from NYC. What a crazy city that is. Actually, I went out to LA for a little bit. Then I flew from LA to NYC and then NYC back to Houston. So it was a crazy couple days. Have you been to Texas Underground Armory? No, I have not. What is it? Is that like a new hip spot I should know about? I've been to the Range USA in Richmond. It's okay. Yeah, for FPC members, there's a stay, right? Something like that. I was going to have Jared come on, but I couldn't get a hold of him. I was going to see if he could come on and kind of fill us in. In crew, I went ahead and did the amnesty. They already have my info for my suppressor. I'm in total agreement. It's an infringement. Yeah. So my thing is, what if you have a AKV 9mm from PSA, short barreled 9mm pistol with a folding stock? Shucks, that's a conundrum. Swivel prelim injunction for FPC members and maximum defense customers. Man, FPC probably got 150,000 new members overnight. ADXR, what's up, man? Jeff W is turning 65 Friday. Holy shit. I mean, sorry, it's a kid show. I hit 45 and I was like, man, that's old. But 65, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Jeff. I'm just messing with you. You know, they asked Clint Eastwood one time how he stayed so young because Clint Eastwood is in his, I think he's 90 something now, 89, 90. And he goes, I just never let the old guy in. So as long as you have that young mentality, you'll be all right. Desert Tactical, hey Smash, glad to join this live. I'm glad you're here. I appreciate it. How's your Radical AR holding up? Well, I have two. I have the one I just repainted with the kids, which is kind of their base model. And then I have like their Leo model, which is bananas how great that thing is for the price. And both easy couple thousand rounds through each one now. And this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I'm doing range days both days, and we're just gonna have a blast. It's gonna be ARs. I got a couple bolt guns. I got to do videos on, and other than that, man, it's just gonna be family time at the range. Family time at the range. I'm all about family time now. Shooting Gallery, Florida. What's up? Flying Rich, get Crumpy on. I'd love to have him on. You know what's funny, Rich? Since you mentioned that, I reached out to a few people to see if they could come on, and I was like, I totally didn't want to bother John with it. I'll bother everyone else. I just want to bother John. Gort, what's up, buddy? Rich, there's a pretty good chance Joe is cyber stalking you. I gotta tell you, man, it's the bald head. It's the bald head. There will be GOA news tomorrow. See, I don't know if I'm a life member of GOA, but I donated a shit ton to them, and I know I've been a member forever. Wife to take me to a Brazilian restaurant in Bryan, Texas. Which one? Are you going to like a Fogo de Chao? Have you ever been to a Brazilian restaurant before? It's an experience. And word of advice: there's these really awesome little cheese bread balls they put on your table. Don't eat it. They're delicious. And if they trust me, if you eat one, you're gonna eat the whole damn bowl. Don't eat it. Just save it for the meat because they're so delicious. C6, what's up, my man? Swivel says, I'm 44 with the knees and back of a 90-year-old. Wow. There's a lot of jokes in there, Swivel, but I'm not going to say anything. Rich says, Smash, you see my new AR? No, I have not. What'd you get? Did you put it together? Did you build it? You make it? You 3D print it? Thoughts on Radical Arms 7.62 by 3.9? Thinking about it. You know what? So far, and they'll admit it. Radical Firearms had some QC issues way back in the days. Some of those rifles are still circulating out there, but in the last 4 or 5 years, I haven't seen or heard of any negative reviews. Sometimes their customer service, I've heard, not personal, even before I knew those guys down there and I've been dealing with them. Heck, I'm going down there. Shit, I got to go down there tomorrow. I'll be at Radical Firearms tomorrow. So they loaned me a scope for that AR, and I'm going to return it. So heck, I'll be down there tomorrow or tomorrow, Thursday. No, I'll be down there Thursday. Diesel TV. Oh my gosh. Oh, bro, I haven't seen you on in ages. In case you guys don't know, Diesel TV was a up and coming YouTuber, but he got this big fat promotion, bought a Rolls Royce or something. He's living a large life. He's like master detective of some department, some famous. You guys see Men in Black, something like that, some kind of department like that. He's like, I don't need to hang out with YouTube peasants anymore. Oh, I don't have my phone with me, brother. I'll check it out in a little bit. Court says churrasco, San Paulo are insane between the meats and the humongous salad bars. I'm a big fan of Fogo de Chao up in the Woodlands, Texas. There's one down in the Galleria that's really good too. But it's just fantastic. You know, the salad bar is great. It's just great. But yeah, Rich is correct. Go hungry. If you're gonna go to this place, go hungry. Do I have my phone? I don't think I do have my phone. Oh, I do have my phone. Let me see this. Let me see this gun picture. Oh man, that's really cool. Did you do that yourself? Very cool paint job. Nice. Very nice. Stop it, bro. I'm doing a little in the YouTube streets. I want to see it, man. Are you still doing videos on your channel, Diesel? You let me know. Because last time I checked, there was nothing going on. Shooting Gallery Florida says Diesel also responds to Chief D. That's funny. Gravy, what's up, man? I had you at dinner last night. It was delicious. I love gravy. I know. In case you guys don't know, Shooting Gallery New England is no more. No more. He moved to Florida. Now he's Shooting Gallery Florida. It's nice. Hell, man, let me come on your live, bro. I promise I'll keep all my clothes on this time. Nice. So we had someone in the chat. In-Crew already did the paperwork and got something registered. Let me ask you guys, did anybody else go through the registration and register any other guns? I thought about it. But I was like, meh. For me, it's not that big of a deal. I don't really care. I'm not really a complier. Oh, Roger Ray, you're skipping ahead. So this is something I want to talk to you guys about. This is something, and this is actually one of the only things I had written down I wanted to mention. So Roger Ray says, everyone needs to still be picking up a box or two of shells every payday. I believe there will be another ammo run on the election year, and you cannot be more correct. It's going to get absolutely bananas. By this time next year, there's going to be enough false flags out there, enough race baiting, enough riots. I mean, they're going to really poke the bear on all sides to try and get some kind of war on the streets. I'm a firm believer that they needed, every time you see anybody trying to come together, they try and divide you. And there's always like a false flag. I know I'm a conspiracy nut. I'm guilty, whatever. But if a certain guy could hang himself in his jail cell, anything can happen. You know what I mean? So someone else is going to get murdered or killed or stabbed or shot. It's going to make national TV. The media is going to blow it up. January, February, March of next year, it's going to be craziness. By the time they're doing the preliminary debates, it's just going to be nuts. It's going to be so much distractions out there. Absolutely start stocking up on ammo now. Everybody after this live, not during the live, but after this live, go take a look. Go take a look at your stockpile of ammunition and just see where you're you got some holes you could plug up. Me personally, I'm down to 9mm. If you watch the channel, you know I shoot a ton of 9mm, and I have like maybe 6 boxes right now. That's it. I know. I admitted that on air. Crazy. 45, 223, 556, 62 by 39. I'm good. I'm good on all those calibers. I have a plethora of those calibers. 9mm, I struggle. Even 10, I got more 10mm than I have 9. That is crazy. If you got more 10 millimeter than you have 9, either you're filthy rich or you're just not good at budgeting. I'm not good at budgeting. Let's see. Let's see. Who else is in the chat? Smash Time. It's going to permanently change. Not really tactical. Not really tactical soon. What is that? Are you changing your name again? Shall not comply. I hear you, brother. Let's see who else is in here. Oh, me the peoples. What's up, buddy? I need to stock up on 50 BMG. Now you're just flexing, Rich. Now you're just flexing. 6 boxes of no, I have 6 boxes of 50 rounds. Like honestly, I've been down 9 mil for a while. It got to the point where I go to the range with Mike and I shoot like 200 rounds and I just call it a day. I can't afford it. Terrell Austin, what's up, man? I've been buying a box or two almost every payday for a number of years. I'm buying more than I get to shoot, so I have, yeah. CCI mini mags, that's right. I have 5,000 rounds of 9 in my garage. All right, now Rich, just let me know your address and I'll come house sit for you. Drop it like it's Scott. What's up, man? Scott, did you get 10,000 subs yet? You are so close, right? Did you hit the big 10K? Urban Ninja, what's up, buddy? So do y'all stuck with self-defense? So me, the people, here's how I look at it. I have probably like in 10 mil, 45 and 9, I have maybe 600 rounds of self-defense. And that's about all I want. I really don't want any more than that. Every year or every time I get a new gun, I'll take a few mags of self-defense ammo that I'm using and I'll run through it just to make sure it feeds reliably and there's no issues, because some guns don't like hollow points. They don't like certain types of self-defense ammo. So me personally, I'll run a few mags of whatever I'm carrying or plan on shooting. But if you guys watch the channel, I shoot quite a bit of this Pilgrim ammo, because it is awesome. Shout out to Pilgrim Ammunition. I have a lot of that. That's good stuff. So I buy mostly reloads. I shoot a lot of reloads. And then I have, reloads. And then I have self-defense ammo. And then that's about it. I hardly buy any of the standard box ammunition. Drop it like it's got 700 subs away. So close, man. It'll happen before you know it. Me, the people, I'm going to go for tomorrow. I need to start getting 5.7 also. Oh, man, you guys are killing me with that 5.7. It is so expensive. It's so expensive. And then Ruger just came out with that 5.7 pistol. I want one so bad. I just can't do it. I can't do it. It's too expensive for me. I buy it online, Terrell. It's a ammo manufacturer out of Florida. I just buy it online. It's really good stuff. Super lightweight. So Scott, you're giving away a rifle at 10K, and man, I don't know. I mean, giveaways are cool, but giving away a rifle, that's pretty crazy. I have 500 of PMC X-Tac on the way. I love that stuff. I have several boxes of PMC X-Tac ammo. I love it. Good stuff. Great stuff. So let's all go on record right now. When do you think the rioting in the streets are going to start next year? Because it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to get a little crazy next year, especially election year. It's going to get nuts. Make sure you're stocked up on ammo. And then honestly, I'm kind of a closet prepper. I have a lot of foodstuffs and all that stuff too. And make sure your freezer is stocked deep. Make sure your pantry is pretty well stocked. I was talking to this other guy down the street, and I go, "Hey, man, are you ready just in case something happens?" Because as a prepper, I want my neighbors to be assets and not liabilities. So I talk to my neighbors about prepping, and I try not to scare them or freak them out. So I'll kind of slide it in the conversation, like, "Hey, man, so do you guys prep?" And he goes, "Oh, man, I got tons of seeds." I was like, "Cool. So what are you gonna do in the 3, 4, 5 months until those seeds germinate and you get some food out of it?" And he goes, "Oh, I never really thought about it." Yeah, yeah. You can't really eat those seeds, man. So I talked him into kind of doing a small pantry. Because if you talk to a normal person that's not really into prepping and you start telling them all this crazy stuff, they're gonna freak out. They're gonna, what is this guy talking about? He's crazy. He's one of these crazy right wing nut jobs. So I suggest having that conversation with all your neighbors and just kind of feel them out and just mention, like, "Hey, you know what I like to do? I like to go to this big box store and buy XYZ in bulk because, hey, man, I had this power outage last week and who knows? Who knows who's when you're going to get help?" So it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Same with guns. So I try and preach because honestly, your neighbors, if they're not preppers, thank God I live in a Mormon community. It seems I have a lot of my neighbors out here are Mormons, and they preach self reliance. So most of them are assets. And if something bad happens, your neighbor, I don't care how great the guy is, if he's not ready, he's going to come knocking on your door because he's going to know you have the goods. And I politely tell everybody because they always say, "Oh, I know where I'm going if something goes down." I'm like, "Not here. You're not coming to my house." Because if it's between my family and your family, it's my family. So um, that's how that works. Yeah, freedom seeds. Yeah, that's cool. Drop it like it's Scott says, "Just checked all my food storage. I'm good for a few months." I'm a firm believer in 3 months. You should have 3 months food and then 1 month of water. That's 2 gallons per person per day in your house. We have we probably have about 3 or 4 weeks of water. Not bad. Foodstuffs, we're looking at a solid 4 months. 5 if I go on a diet. That ain't happening. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. Increw says, "I still haven't bought a pistol." Come on, man. Get on it, buddy. Absolutely, Jeff. He does need to get a pistol. The doctor, LDS Pantry is a good place to look for shelf stable foods. That is so true. If there's a LDS stands for Latter day Saints. It's the Mormon church, right? A lot of the times, like in Houston, there used to be one down off 1960 where you could go and they would teach you how to can your own food. So you would get like a 50-pound bag of rice, you'd can, I don't know, 5-pound number 10 can. And as a courtesy to the church, you would can the rest and put it back on the shelf if you didn't buy it. They don't do that anymore, but you can still walk in and buy it at the LDS, which is great because since it's a church, it's pretty cheap. They're not there to make a profit. They're there to, help the community out. And usually you can go to these LDS canneries. There's not too many that I know of. I only know of this one, and there's a couple, of course, there's a couple in like Colorado and Utah, but it's a great place to get rice, sugar, flour, all that stuff. Number 10 cans, 20-year shelf life. Fantastic. Man, I actually have tons of that stuff. We used to live right next to it. And I was scared that I was going to go in there and they were going to be all preachy. And no, they're just good, solid folks. Super helpful, super nice people. Mormons, say whatever you want about their church. Every Mormon I've ever met has been pretty nice. They're pretty nice people. I've got a water filtration system that will convert my pool if worst comes to worst. That is a fantastic idea, Scott. And you honestly, a filtration system doesn't have to be expensive. Sometimes you go on Amazon and they'll have those life straws, and they'll be half off or 2 for 1. If you just had 4 or 5 of those life straws, you could just you could drink some pretty gnarly water through those, and it filters out a lot of the garbage. You could even, I think you can drink pool water through a life straw. And chlorine, a little bit of chlorine isn't going to kill you anyway. There's nothing wrong with buying AR stuff, buddy, but you do need some kind of sidearm. Dale says, if you live in Texas and need training, I will do that for you for free if it's your first gun. Oh, heck. Now that's awesome. That's a great deal because Dale, he knows a thing or two. He knows a thing or two or 10. Carter's has that Stoeger STR 9C on sale for $249 with a $50 mail-in rebate. I've never shot that Stoeger pistol. I don't know about it. I'd have to shoot it. It looks pretty well made, Joe Gilbert says standardizing on Glock 9mm 19X for home and 26 for EDC. That's okay. I won't hold that against you, Joe. No, I'm kidding. I have a couple Glocks because honestly, it's a very well used gun. If you ever, I think everyone should have at least a Glock 19 somewhere in their safe because say you pick up a few magazines off somebody that fell over on your front porch, they might also be carrying a Glock. Good chance they're carrying a Glock. Unless it's Jeff, it's going to be a Stoeger and the mag won't fit. PSA has the dagger on sale for $299. It's always on sale for $299. But yeah, that's another great deal. I have a dagger. I'd shoot the dagger over my Glock 19. Get a dagger. Mag compatibility is the main reason. That is true. That's something you do have to think about. Glock is a Honda. Nah, don't insult Honda. Glock is the Toyota of handguns. There you go. I feel better. Honda's more of like the XDs. It's a little bit higher class. I feel. All right. So next year, they're going to have another Summer of Love. They're going to have maybe a riot or two or 700. Who knows? Who knows what city is going to get burned down next? But the price and ammo is going to go through the roof. It's going to be the same thing. And it's coming. It's coming. And although I had a lot of fun getting up in the morning and making those videos, I don't want to do it again. So go out there, make sure you have Dale, Scott, what do you feel is a good amount per gun you should have? Say you have 10 9mm pistols. How much ammo should you have per pistol? Personally, I think it's 500 rounds per gun per caliber. So if I have, 5 AR-15s, I'm going to want 2,500 rounds minimum or double that. You can never have enough. But at a minimum, you should have at least 4 or 5 mags per rifle, 4 or 5 mags per pistol, and 500 rounds per gun per caliber. That's me. Fluffy says billions. I always think of Austin Power when he goes, why ask for millions when we could ask for billions? Oh, Scott's rich, man. I have 2,500 for 9. That's not bad. 1,000 and 400. Yeah. 400 per pistol. You know, it's funny you mentioned that, Scott. Everyone talks about bug out calibers, right? Bug out guns and all that. How are you going to carry that much with you? You know, say the shit hits the fan and you got to load up. I mean, I'm probably going to grab, I keep about 15 magazines loaded at all times. I'll grab that, maybe a couple extra boxes. But if it's to the point where I'm going through 10 magazines, I'm I'm probably not going to make it. I mean, who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? I've watched enough John Wick to know I'm the guy that's going to get shot through the window pretty quick. Pretty quick. I'll be checking my watch or something. Fluffy's trying to flex on everybody. I have lost count on my ammo stash. Terrell Austin, 10,000 rounds each caliber you have. What? Terrell, we need to hang out. I can't. I wish I could afford. I shoot too much, man. I shoot too much to have that much on hand. One day, I'm going to say that I have lost count of my ammo stash. That's bananas. Yeah, that's pretty good. So let me ask you guys a question. How do you guys feel about, so how do I word this correctly? Say how you want to pass a gun down to a relative, right? Or to like your son or your daughter. You want to pass one firearm down. What do you go with? I feel that you need like either a 1911 or a really nice rifle or like a lever action, something made out of steel, not polymer. But I'm curious to hear, does anybody have an heirloom gun that they've got from their parents? And what is it? I want to see anybody in the chat. Anybody have an heirloom gun? Oh, Scott says I've got 75 mags loaded. Jesus, Scott. Scott's got like 7 bandoliers across his chest, man. He's going out with a bang. Joe says I count ammo by 50 cal cans full. Damn. That's a lot of counting. Dale says he has an M1A AMD M1. Oh, I've seen that one. That's a great rifle. Flying Rich Civil War musket. Are you just pulling my leg, or do you really have a Civil War musket? Don't mess with me, Rich. I know it. You're laughing your ass off right now. The one I have is a factory folder Mini 14. Hey man, the factory folder Mini 14, it's probably 1990s or 1980s. That was a great gun. That was the first rifle I saw with the folding stock. And I was like, man, that is so cool. Oh man. Scott says my parents were anti-gun. Are they still anti-gun? That's the question. Dale's got a 30-30 Winchester from his dad. That's cool. Yeah, I have that Marlin 4570. I think I'm gonna hand that down to my son. And my daughter she just went into the army, and I want to get a nice night. She doesn't watch my live streams. I want to get a nice 1911 made and with her name inscribed on the side of it. You know, something really cool. But I'm looking for like a 1911 manufacturer that has a slick side that you can engrave something in. It's hard because everyone wants to put shit on both sides. And then if I get a custom one, it costs a fortune. Joe Morris, I want to leave my niece and nephew each one of my older lever guns. That is really a cool thought. I mean, you got to put it in writing, though. Fluffy said, my application to a sportsman club has to be a very nice setup to the next time you ever come place a shoot. I tell you what, man, Michigan is on the radar for, when does it start to get cold? September? October? I don't want to go when it's too cold. I'll probably shoot up to Michigan around October. Come hang out for a little bit. That sounds like a plan. Or if they're gonna do IV-88 in Atlanta, I'll drive up to Michigan and then I'll come down to do Atlanta. Have a good time. Terrell, you could do the 10,000 per caliber. Listen to this. Listen to this statement. So Terrell says you can do 10,000 per caliber. It's easy. Don't worry about it. You just have to minimize all your calibers. I only have 15 calibers. Are you kidding me? I got 10 calibers and I'm struggling to get 5,000 per caliber. Terrell obviously has got a little bit of money. Keith G, I keep a rotating minimum 5,000 rounds, 9, 3,000 rounds of 5.56. Most likely to be used as currency, but plenty to keep in the homestead defense. That is another great point. Ammo, I feel, is a great currency because, say, that's another reason why I have extra guns I don't really love, but I'll keep them because if the shit hits the fan, I can arm my neighbors if they're not liabilities. And it's a great way, it's a great barter because she might have 20 cans of blah, 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 but she's also a single female living alone. What would make her feel safe? That she has all this food in her house or she has a nice pistol to shoot any intruders? I guarantee you, just like in LA, just like in Chicago and all these places when they had the Summer of Love riots against all the police and they were trying to defund the police, all these libs were like, well, maybe I do want a gun just in case. I don't like guns. Maybe I should get one. I had a lot of friends from LA reach out to me and kind of ask like, "Hey man, how do I get a gun? How do you do that?" I'm like, "I don't know. I can't help you, bro. I live in a free state." That's a great point. Great point, Keith. Musket and sword. Now you're really messing with me. The doctor says, oh, his Mini 14, 1984. Yeah, man, that was such a hot gun in 84, 85, the 80s. That was the gun to have. Next time we do a shoot, bring that one out, man. I'd love to shoot it, get a picture with it. That was one of my guns. In California, you can't have anything cool, So what they would do with the folding stocks, they would weld them so you couldn't fold them. But the Mini 14 and the Mini 30 was the coolest gun you could get in California that had a detachable magazine before they started doing the ARs. So I had a Mini 14. Loved it. Oh, my boy says my boys will have access to anything they need from the safes, but I have a 1948 Mosin. Nice. Vanessa, nice. Rich says, get Frag Out to do a 1911 for. What's Frag Out? Did I miss that? Lucky Dog. I think a lot of people have a false sense of security. I have my fair share of tools and seeds, but I have no means think if it goes down, I'm going to need or use 100,000 rounds. I'm proficient, but I'm not Rambo. Amen to that. A lot of people are like, I'm going to bug out. Really? Where are you going? I know a lot of people are like, I got this cool truck. I'm just going to go to the woods. I'm like, really? You've never been past a Holiday Inn. How are you going to camp out in the woods? You don't camp. You don't know what you're doing. I'm bugging in. Everybody knows I'm bugging in. I got nowhere to go. I'm in Texas all by myself. And that's about it. I'm not Rambo. Although I like to think I am. Good. That's good to hear. Scott says his mom and stepdad have lots of guns now. Roger Ray says, I'm 60 years old and I have my grandfather's bolt action 22 that he bought from Sears. Oh, man, that is something cool. Get a high polished stainless Colt 1911 and have it engraved. I would love to. That's not a bad idea, Tina. I do love a Colt. Colt 1911s are just dead sexy. I love them. Maybe. It's also very expensive. So she'll be in the service for 4 years. She's going to Japan. So when she gets out of the army, then I have a couple years before I need to get it, but I'm going to get her something really, really nice. Let's see. November starts to cool down in Michigan. Yeah, definitely going to do that. IV88 is going to be awesome this year. I hope so. I missed it last year. I was pretty upset. Rich has 10 rifle calibers. Let's see. 5.56, 308, 60 by 39, 22. I guess I have eight calibers myself. Yeah. Yeah. I try to keep it condensed. I don't want a lot of stuff. Brad Weber, what's up, man? Hello, Smash. Long time no see, but I'm still around. Glad you're out there, buddy. The doctor says 10K is a good stash ammo. How much can you carry 20 miles day after day? Yeah, none. Ammo would be a great currency in RWL until the robbers find out where the bank is. That is true. That is true. Urban Ninja. Oh, that's right. You moved to Michigan. I'll be in Michigan. I'm going to be in Michigan probably November for a couple days. I'm going to drive up, hang out, shoot some content with Dan, the firearm guy. He doesn't know it yet, but we're going to go shoot a whole bunch of videos. If he's watching this, he's probably like, no way, man. I didn't invite him twice. Boss Hog, what's up, brother? Yeah, a lot of people in California were very upset. They thought they could just go into any store and buy a gun. They were upset that they had to wait 10 days. It's funny. Oh, let's see. Oh, these comments are going by so quick. I'm trying to get to them. I have a bug-in plan not carrying. Well, Rich, I mean, if your house is as big as your house, even if they do break in your house, they'll never find you in your one of 75 rooms you're hiding in. The doctor says, I think I have 17, 18 calibers, would have to count. Crazy. When you come to my neck of the woods, I tell you what, I'm going to be in Florida. Actually, I will be in Florida this year also. Let me look at a map real quick. Florida map. I'm going to be in the Sarasota kind of area. Like Port Charlotte, Northport. Yeah, that kind of. I'm going to be on the Gulf side of Florida. I don't know where you guys are at. Boss Hog says, I started shooting with my grandfather's 22 bolt rifle at 8 years old. Man, that is awesome. That is very cool. Guns and shooting skills are not all you need in a bug out situation. Very true, Jeff. I'm trying to finalize the dates. I am coming to Florida. We have some friends that just moved down there and they bought their forever home. So we're going to go down there and hang out. But if it's only a couple hours from you, Scott, I can drive. It's not a big deal. Hell, I'm driving to Florida. What's another few hours? Chicago Mike, I have 2 ARs and 5.56 and 1 AR-10. That's all you need, man. That's all you really need, buddy. You don't need, a lot of people have so many guns. You don't need that many guns. I can't believe I just said that out loud. That's a crazy statement, but yeah, you don't need that many guns. It's nice to have that many guns, but you don't need that many guns. Shooting Gallery, Florida. Oh, yeah, you're not too far. Nice. Grab dinner Screw that, man. I want to go blow some shit up. We better plan a range day. Yes, I did know that they're flammable. Jeff Coleman says, you know that Doritos chips are flammable? Yes, they are. Very flammable. Chicago Mike the Shooter says, buy what you like, but make sure they're good quality. Exactly. And, so you don't have to have an expensive gun. It's not like the days of yesteryear when you had all this junk ARs out there. I mean, most ARs now are super quality. I mean, look at all the stuff that's a blem sale at PSA. PSA AR-15s are fantastic. They're great. Radical Firearms, fantastic guns. Man, I gotta tell you, man, I'll put that Radical Firearms I have over any $2,000 AR any day of the week, and it retails for I think $11.50. It's their like police issue that it's their higher end AR. Paul Sogg says, I got some alcohol beverages in my fridge that need some bullets in them. Oh no. He's got the Bud Light. Oh, terrible. Terrible. I'm kidding. You know what's funny? I don't drink a lot of beer. I don't really drink a lot. I have Tito's. I drink vodka a little bit, vodka Red Bulls once in a while. But as far as beer, I don't drink a lot of beer. But I did have some Bud Lights, and when all that shit went down, I just chucked them. I didn't think about shooting holes in them. Probably would have been a pretty good video. But yeah, as far as traveling for me this year, I'm gonna run up to Michigan, hang out in Michigan for a couple days, and then I'm gonna do IV-88, and then that's it, man. And then I'm done. I am done. I might go to Oklahoma to the Wawmaker Tulsa Arms Show, but that's like a drive up and back. That's not a big deal. And then just get ready for SHOT Show next year, 2024 SHOT Show, which is going to be pretty fun. I can't wait for 2024 SHOT Show. I'm doing a video. I got these new reactive targets. Oh, very cool. I actually have a target. It's a life-size silhouette. It's like the foam ones that you can shoot about 10,000 times. I got a girl one. I called her Karen. I haven't shot her yet. I mean, shot at her. But that video is this weekend too. I'm going to go shoot Karen full of holes. Tim Harper, go to Wawmaker on Saturday. You know what, Tim? I got to tell you a secret. I have a buddy that sets up at the show, so I get to go Friday. I go on setup day. So I go Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And Friday, if you know anybody that can get you in Friday that has a table, you can get like a little badge. That's when all the good deals are going down between the different vendors after they get set up. Because all these old Eagle Eye, it's such a huge show. If you're there Friday after setup about 2, 3, 4 o'clock, that's when they all start cutting deals left and right. And these are like, I mean, you can get some solid deals. Tulsa Gun Show is a good one all weekend. It is all weekend. So the last time I went to the Tulsa Arms Show, I went there half day Friday, saw a little bit, all day Saturday, all day Sunday, and I could not see the whole damn show. There was so much cool stuff to look at. It's nuts, man. Your feet are going to be sore as shit. It is such a cool show. Flying to Phoenix on the 28th. Anybody know some good gun ranges? Man, I don't know Arizona very well. I'm sure you'll find something. I mean, heck, out there, Arizona, Nevada, they just go out in the desert and shoot. Gotta run, catch you later. Lucky dog, I know it. Man, I really miss hanging out with you guys on chat, catching up. I got a couple videos dropping this coming week. I have some cool things in the mix. This thing is so cool. Yeah, I got a lot of things in the mix. A lot of things coming up. I'm kind of getting back in the routine, the YouTube routine. My day job is I'm pulling about 50 hours, 55 hours a week on my day job. So YouTube is taking a little bit of a back seat. OG Tank, what's good, bro? I don't know. You tell me. I'm just living the dream, just trying to stay alive. That's a cool name. I like that name. OG Tank. Yeah. But like I said, we got another live on. When's the next live? I'm trying to get someone to come on for Wednesday and maybe Friday. If I only knew a certain person that moved to Florida that would like to come on a live stream. I don't know anybody that just moved to Florida that wants to come on a live stream. They don't call, they don't write. I don't get any emails. It's cool. It's cool. Just kidding. Just kidding. Scott, so hold on. Everybody real quick. Drop it like it's Scott. What is his let me grab his channel link. Drop it like it's Scott. Yes. Oh, you're so close, bro. You're so close. Nice. Here it is. Drop it like it's Scott. I'm posting your link. If you're not a subscriber to his show, his YouTube channel, please click like, subscribe to his show. In crew, yes, I did. I sent you the cool green one. Oh my god. I swear to God. Hold on. I'll send you another one, brother. You sure you didn't get it? Because it's kind of like a running gag now where, you know, I take forever to send hats. But I got a bunch. I'll send you another one. Do me a favor. Email me your address again, or here. Let me make sure I sent you the right one. I got you, bud. I got you. Hey, what part of town are you in? Let me know what part of town you're in, and we'll meet up. And I'll hand it to you personally. Fluffy, send me your address. I got you, bro. It's pretty green. I think I have one green one left. So I had 10. And I mailed them out, but I kept one. But I'll send you the one I kept. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice hat. I'm in sales too. How about that? Hold on, let me check. I have a couple emails here. Here is Mo Guns. Less problems. What's up? It's my favorite person from Houston. No, I got you, bro. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna be at Radical Firearms, which is like down by Katy-ish area on Thursday. Let me know if you're free. We'll hook up. Tomorrow I'm gonna be on the north side of town by the airport. But I got your email. I got you, bro. I got you. Yeah. Yeah, Stafford. That's right. Stafford. They're in Stafford. Look, man, Stafford, Katy, anything on that side of town, Sugarland, it's all the same stuff to me. I just lump it all into one. Radical is near Bluebonnet, near Bissonnet. Go armed. It's not that bad. Jeff, right before you get there, there's a really good gas station that always has monsters on sale, like 3 for $5. So I'm always stopping there to stock up. OG Tank, I bought a Radical Firearms off your review you did a while back. I don't regret it. I know it, man. I'm telling you, it's it's such a good gun for the money. And when you're there and you watch how they build it, it's all by hand. I mean, it's pretty cool, man. The people that work at Radical give a shit about the QC, and there's a pretty hardcore QC program they have in place too. So I would have no problem grabbing my Radical and using it. Actually, that area is not good. Nah, come on, man. I grew up in Compton, son. I go to, you know what's so funny? So here, you guys know what Greens Point is? So if you guys don't know, Greens Point in Houston, Texas, they call Guns Point, right? So it's for me, it's another day. I don't give a shit. But people don't go to Guns Point because they get scared and all that stuff. But here's the thing. I've been playing Pokemon Go with my kids, right? So if I'm driving around, there's a bunch of parks right there at Greens Point that have really good Pokemon stops. I know this is a little geeky. And so I'll go there, I'll grab lunch, I'll just sit on the back of my truck and I'll play Pokemon. I'll have my Taco Bell or whatever in the middle of the hood. Dude, people don't bother you. It's only if you act sketchy, like you don't belong there, then people will mess with you. But if you act like you belong there, like people are just people, man. If you treat them with respect, everyone treats you with respect. It's not a big deal. Oh my gosh, Jeff, you're starting rumors now. No, they do not have a storefront, and they do unless you're buying ammo by pallets, like 7, 8,000 rounds. Do they do not let you come pick up. But text me later because I'm going down there in about a week to pick up ammo. And if you want, you can come with me. I can introduce you to those guys. They're pretty cool people. But I mean, for them to pull someone out of the warehouse that's doing packing and crating to, grab a box of 1,000 rounds, it's like, come on, man. It's not worth their time. But if you're in there, like, they're thinking about doing a pickup day where they'll do like a small 5% discount and they'll have like a barbecue. And they'll have one day a month where you can go buy and go pick up locally. I don't know how far they got with that, but I thought it'd be a great idea because you could buy it, get your 5% discount, no shipping. You just go there and pick up, but it'd be like 1,000 round order minimum. You just can't go buy a few boxes. And then, they'll have barbecue and stuff. And that sounds like a great day. I used to live in Guns Point. Then right there on Greens Road, there's like two parks on the side. Dude, I eat lunch there all the time. No one messes with me. And, it's just people are just people, man. Would I go camp out there at nighttime? No, I'm not stupid. But if the daylight, if it's the sun shining, it's just another day. It's just another park. I say that, but yesterday about 4 o'clock in Aldine Westfield, um, I shit you not, there was a car in front of me, and I'm like, man, why is this guy not going? It's green. So I pull out to go around, and then there's like a Jeep that's parked, like fell off. I thought it was like a crash. He hit the bushes or something. Then I looked at the back windows, and the back windows were all shot out. Everything was shot out. I had just missed this drive-by shooting by 30 seconds, and I had the wife and the kids with me. So I looked, and the door was open, and there's a little. It was probably ketchup everywhere, and the car was riddled with bullets everywhere, and people were running from the gas station. And everyone's kind of stopping and looking. I mean, literally, it just happened as we were coming up. So I was like, man, that's pretty crazy. So Aldine Westfield, I don't know how many hanging out in that area. A little rough. It's like 1960 in Aldine Westfield. Sketchy. It's not AM PM in Compton. It's 7-Elevens, and I grew up there. Need more 300 blackout. You know, 2A warehouse is manufacturing 300 blackout now. I was there the last time I bought ammo. I was there, and they were configuring the machines, because when they configure it, it has to be done right, because those machines are pretty finicky. And so they were fine tuning it. They were just going to start making it. Hood. No, man. It's just, you just know, you just hang out. 30 round Maga, my 10.5 and identifies as a 16. I know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I got a couple rifles that are still, not compliant. Maybe I'll just jump online and join FPC, just for, honestly, joining another gun group is just gonna help our cause, the two-way cause. So as long as FPC isn't raising their prices overnight to join, might as well. Might as well. Let's see. Oh, it's about an hour. I told my wife I was just going to jump on an hour, hang out. Mo guns, less problems. You hit me up on IG, because we need to hang out. We need to go do some stuff. I got some more stuff coming in, man. We could do some cross content. It'd be fun. Let me know next time you guys are going to Renaissance. We'll hang out. I might come up there this weekend. I got a lot of shooting I got to do. Tons of shooting. But guys, I just want to say thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys being patient with the channel. We're going to have a plethora of videos coming your way pretty soon. I have a bunch of scopes I got to get mounted on a 308 and a 223. Just got a lot of stuff, a lot of cool stuff coming up. This is my favorite. I don't want to say as much about it, but this video is dropping in about a week, and this was so much fun to make. I had the kids out there. We were shooting stuff. A blast, absolute blast to make this video. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to do another live stream, maybe Friday or Saturday, because I'm just hanging out this weekend. I'm not going out anywhere. Yeah, I'm just shooting, hanging out the house. There's no kids' birthday parties, no traveling, no drama, no BS, none of that stuff. I'm just hanging out. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll chat with you guys again either Friday or Saturday. I'll figure it out. Till next time, guys. Oops.